Welcome back to Bold Faith Bible as we continue our study in Galatians. This is the new set, by the way. We will be studying Galatians 3, 10 through 14. For as many as are under the works of the law are under a curse. For it is written, "Cursed is everyone who does not abide by all the things written in the book of the law to perform them." Now that no one is justified by the law before God is evident, for the righteous man shall live by faith. However, the law is not of faith. On the contrary, he who practices them shall live by them, is the quote. Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law, having become a curse for us. For it is written, "Cursed is everyone who hangs on a tree," in order that in Christ Jesus the blessing of Abraham might come to the Gentiles, so that we would receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. So here in this passage we're seeing that not only are we not justified by the law cannot make us clean, can't get rid of the sin, because the law only justifies us if we have never failed. We are to live by faith, the law says, but at the same time, the law says that we must perform all the parts of the law. Cursed is everyone who does not abide by all the things written in the book of the law to perform them. The biblical standard is not those who do more good things than bad things will be justified. It's not those whose good deeds outweigh their bad deeds will be justified, or those who haven't done anything too bad will be justified, but rather those who obey the whole law. But inside the law that we could never keep, we find this. Verse 12, he who practices them shall live by them. We are not just called just to do the works of the law, but they're to be a lifestyle, and they are to be the controlling factor of our life. Some people may actually try to do the law, but usually it's from wrong motives. Those motives actually violate the law themselves. This is what we saw with the Pharisees. Jesus kept saying, you all are violating the law even as you try to keep the law. In verse 11, we see the quote, "The righteous man shall live by faith," which is from Habakkuk, right? The judgment was coming upon them, but God gave them the promise that if they live by faith, they will survive. And in our case, how this applies is that we will be saved from the final judgment if we walk by faith. It is this law of faith that we are justified in. The whole law pointed to Christ. The whole law pointed us to faith, showed us our inadequacies, showed us how far short we fell. We were supposed to hear that law. We were supposed to experience the law and come to the conclusion that we need grace, we need mercy. Because it says, cursed is everyone who doesn't follow the law, right? So we should have seen that and said, I am cursed. And then we saw Christ, who never sinned. He never failed. Just as the thief next to him recognized, he said, this man has done no wrong. And yet he is being crucified with us. He has become a curse, just like us. And so true was that, because he became a curse for us in our place. We'll pick up again here next week. But God bless you. Have a great week. And keep focusing in on God by faith.